Wo Loo Baate.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Wo Loo Baate. I'm your host Amita, and today we have our guest who is Sheril Gaikwad, a social worker who believes in giving back to the society and works for the underprivileged. That's why she started a foundation Comfort, through which she fights for their rights, the weakest sections of the society, and also during the ongoing pandemic, she has helped drivers, maids, hawkers, and many who have lost their jobs. Let's go ahead and chat with her and understand this power packed human. Hi, Sheril.
Hi.
Welcome to our show.
Hi, Amita. It's great to have you at Lulu Powder, and I'm very excited to have everyone here. Thanks for the lovely introduction. It's really an honor. I thank Rupali and Manish for inviting me here, and I'm sure I'll be one of the part of Lulu very soon. To hand me.
Yeah, tell me something about yourself.
So my journey is I was with ICICI Prudential Mutual Fund. I worked there for 18 long years, and I took a back seat for my daughter, who's now 12 years old. So I wanted to give some time at home. But all said and done, like every woman, when we have our own caliber and our own experience, our strength, we just want to go out and fly. So this is what I thought, that Comfort Foundation was in my thought for a very long time. But yes, as Christians, we do a lot of missionary work. So at the age of 5, I think I had told my mom that when I get married and when I, settle down in life, I'll start my own foundation and do something for the underprivileged. But it so happened that this journey would have not been, with a family of Woloo if I would have not thought about sanitization. So in India, what I was told that 48% of women still has that struggle, for sanitization. And sanitization is something which every woman needs. And today, thank you. So today, urban women, even before going for a meeting, they will want to go and look beautiful. So I think the concept of Woloo powder, the Loo will really help. Yeah, Loo will help everyone in the metro city especially. Uh, when I decided to come this morning, I was not dressed up what you see me right now. So I thought, how will be the washroom? What it will be? I have to change and hustle bustle. But when I entered, I said, wow. So it's something gave me a very good feeling. That this is something which I look in, at least in Mumbai place. So thanks to my friend Rupali and Manish for having this concept, and I'm sure this will really do very well in the coming years. Um, so my foundation, I'm sure you've spoken a lot about it. It just founded on 7th June 2021. I have done many work for women empowerment. Uh, I built a toilet at Hiranandani police station for the women's loo. Uh, I'm also working closely with GRP, all thanks to Kaisar Khalid. I got an opportunity to, not Comfort Foundation did, but it was with the help of Railway. Mulund Station platform number 1 was done after 90 years. Can you believe it? There was a washroom for ladies after 90 years. 1931 Mulund Station was done, and after 90 years on 8th November 2021, with the help of Railway, GRP and coordination of Comfort Foundation, a washroom was built. So now my next step is Wadala. So that is for GRP which I'm talking about. But overall, my dream is to have every washroom in every rural area.
Sheril, amazing. Your job is so commendable. I want to ask you, you have any stories about, I've heard about girls dropping out, not in urban city, but in rural areas due to sanitation issues, not non-availability of sanitation. Do you have any stories on that?
So recently, Amita, I was, given the Women's Day. Uh, I was called by the Mumbai police
Okay.
at Hiranandani
Mhm.
because I had done the women's restroom. Now this women's restroom I did when on 7th March 2021 when I went to hand over sanitary pads to the restroom. I was taken back, and it so decided that I spoke to the police officers and I decided to re-erect the toilet. This is something which is not only in Mumbai but also in Maharashtra region.
Okay.
So when the Commissioner Reddy was speaking about his journey, like why he joined the police force, he was an MBS doctor, left his profession.
Really?
Yes, left his profession in between and wanted to become an commissioner for helping out the women's force. We have also heard about Nirbhaya, what's happening. We did various activities on that, and he spoke about Nirbhaya, how Aditya Thackeray is, supporting the women power there. And secondly, he said about a story which in rural Maharashtra, in Ratnagiri, in Satara, where he was traveling, and there are lots of girls drop out. The reason being is that there are no washrooms.
Okay.
So they feel shy.
Even in today's time. Wow.
So can I tell you an incident?
Oh, sure, definitely.
Yeah. So 14th Feb 2022, my husband's younger sister passed away because of she had breast cancer.
Sorry to hear about that.
So we had to go for a little small ritual in Nasik. So while we reached there, we finished our ritual. So in between, we had to use the washroom. So when I entered the washroom there, so there was a big board there, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. So I'm sure you must be knowing Narendra Modi has started.
All of us have known.
Yes, but the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is being treated in Maharashtra region, femininity.
Oh.
Okay, so when I entered this washroom, there were these two people who were sitting at the counter, maid. Okay, they said to me in Hindi, ₹5 bill. So I said, "Kyun?" So he said, "Bathroom use करना है तो ₹5." So I said, "ठीक है, I will give you ₹5. I will give you ₹5. But let me go in, let me see." Because I knew for sure when I entered that washroom, I knew that it's really bad. And you won't believe it. I was taken back. The entire washroom inside was dirty. There were full sanitary pads lying there. And he's asking me ₹5. For what? So I came out, I fired him. I told him that first you clean the bathrooms over there, which is there. So not only ₹5 he takes from the ladies section, but he takes from the men's section also. So you imagine that how much money he makes year after year. Right. And in that particular area, everyone goes because there's a small ritual happening, so people are in hurry. I spoke to the proprietor, I will not tell you the name. I spoke to him and I fired him. I told him that you have no right to take ₹5. If you are writing such a big board of Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, then why are you taking money? If you are taking money, please clean it. Otherwise, I am going to, write directly to the PM. I was told after 2 weeks that the entire washroom was clean.
Wow, great job.
Yeah.
Great job.
So,
and this is one of the reasons Woloo came into existence, because sanitation is the most ignored part and such a prime importance to us women, especially, for our health also.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I think Woloo is doing a great job. I'm sure in the coming years, Amita, your entire family will really work towards it. Rupali, Manish, and I'm hoping and praying that not only in the urban, but the rural area. See, now what happens is, Amita, everyone has an Android phone.
Right.
Because of COVID, even in Maharashtra region, every child in rural area has an Android phone. Because they had to do, it was not offline, but it was an online school. Correct. So not only every foundation, in fact, I provided an Android phone and laptop. Even I have done that. So Jalna, Buldana, Amravati, these places I have given Android phones to girls over there. Okay. So I know they're being busy. Right. So once when Woloo reaches that places in rural Maharashtra, I'm sure if a girl who like you and I, we have to travel to Amravati for that matter. Right. And we have to go immediately into the washroom. So we know that where we have to go and how we can reach that particular destination. Yeah. Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah. This is the testing ground. Okay.
the Mumbai was the testing ground and it's been successful. So we're going to roll out pan India. So that is the entire idea, and also to go global.
So can you
That's
just tell
it.
me, Woloo has in Bombay, or where is your powder room here in
So
Calcutta?
powder room, we have one franchisee right now, and then we have a lot of others lined up.
Okay.
But now we have at Ghatkopar metro station, and this is the first one that came. We just inaugurated that last month, and there are more plans for future franchisees. It's already lined up. So once it gets rolled out,
I'm
we'll
sure
be
because now
informed.
everybody is work from home is over.
Yeah, now
Yeah,
everyone
so
is
you
like
see the
it's
hustling,
opened up.
buzzing at the
Exactly,
stations. Everyone is rushing.
exactly.
So yeah, and I think Woloo is reaching to the society, to the society.
That is part of the plan, you
Yeah,
know, actually
so-
giving it back to the society like you're giving. There are so many others who are doing that. Tell me, how do you balance out with this and your family life and your
So
career?
Amita, besides Comfort Foundation, what I do, so I'm a good cook. Uh, so get up at 5 in the morning. That's my, my parents have taught us that every morning get up early. So we've been like, using that same timetable. I get up at 5. I have my breakfast and everything done. Keep everything ready. Off my daughter to school, and then I go for a 1 hour walk. Now, since I'm staying in Hiranandani, Mumbai, so I just walk down the footpath. But every day I meet one person.
Okay.
Now, I don't know the gentleman or the woman there, but I take the entire story of that person. For example, as I was sharing with you yesterday, that I think Sunday I met one person. So I had gone to give few watches for repair, and the gentleman was busy, repairing the watches, the battery. And then I had to take some time there, and I asked him that is this your hobby, experience working? So he said no. He is working for IIT for a while. Yeah, for last 40 years.
That's not his main business.
No,
preparing.
he earns only 15,000 at the shop, and from that 15,000, 3,500 he gives to the saloon because his little shop is outside the saloon. So I asked him, why are you doing that? So he said, this is my hobby. In next 6 months, I'm going to retire from IIT. But his journey was, Amita, he was a security guard. Okay. And in 1990, he was promoted from a security guard to environment department. They have in IIT, they have this department where these rock slides has to be done. So he does that for the students. So I gave him some suggestion. I said, after 6 months when you retire, you can join Comfort Foundation and do a lot of social work for me. But yes, I have a plan. So for me, this person becomes my Comfort Foundation community welfare member. So this member will not only work for himself. I told him that one battery, if I have to come to change at IIT Powai, you charge me 40 rupees. But with the same battery, if someone has to do it at Hiranandani Powai, he has to pay 500. That's the difference. So I said, I'll give you a good business, provided you work for my foundation and spread that awareness. So he also asked me the same thing that what you asked me what to do. I said sanitization. So his name is Amin Wagmare. He resides from Buldana district. And he said, आमच्या बुलढाणामध्ये तिथे बाथरूम नाही आहे हो मॅडम, तुम्ही काय करू शकता का? So I said, we will do something.
We're thinking about it.
Yes.
Great.
So that's the plan. That's the plan.
Do you have any immediate plans, like anything that Comfort will have schedule?
So I think what I did was in last 2 weeks, 75,000 hand gel sanitizers I distributed to 500 schools.
Wow.
And I got permission from the BMC. I took permission from the BMC, the commissioner itself, and told him that, look, I am distributing these hand gel sanitizers because many BMC schools were not taking it because they said, they may get rash or what. So I went, took an approval from BMC. And to my luck, BMC gave me a letter the very same day. And it's so that they have also given me a written letter saying that throughout the year, I can do any activity from my foundation for the girls and all. I'm also planning to meet the second in command in BMC, and I'm thinking of doing something awareness for women. Yeah. So I've just sent out my mail to her. So it will take time, and I think I have some 2 or 3 projects lined up. But yes, as you said, that everything needs funds. So we're hoping and waiting for that. But I'm sure I think I will do great dance.
Your job is so commendable, and wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
And hope that your every dream comes true. You're
Thank
able to make it happen, and you
Thank
get that fund
Thank
to
you.
roll out all your plans.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for joining with us.
Pleasure is mine.
And we hope to be associated with you, continue to be associated with Woloo. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Be connected with us through our social media. Please download the Woloo app. Don't forget to download the Woloo app, a Loo locator, and more. And check out the Woloo powder room at Ghatkopar Metro Station. Please follow us on Instagram. The handle is right in front of you. Like, share, and subscribe for a weekly content. And let us know what more do you expect from our podcast. Thanks for watching. Wo Loo Baate.